Mute your camera, microphone. How many have prepared the question answers about your afternoons? Please raise your hands. There's Prince, only Prince has raised his hands. What about the others? Yes, Prince, you may start.
Okay, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Today I continue the remaining part of my daily routine. So question is, what do you have lunch?
Not
when
what.
do you have lunch? Sorry, when do you have lunch? I have lunch at 12 p.m. I love to take light food in lunch.
One minute. I have lunch at noon time, 12 noon.
12 noon. Okay. Can I start, ma'am?
Yes, start.
I have lunch at 12 noon. I love to take light food in lunch because after lunch I have to attend my classes. So it helps me to get BSc-IT.
It helps me to
BSc-IT mean फुर्तीला मैम. SPID means
स्पाइडी कौन सा वर्ड है?
SPID SPRY.
SPRY.
Yes ma'am.
नहीं, वो वर्ड आप यूज मत कीजिए. I prefer light lunch because I have to attend classes. Simply, which keeps me active. Because if you take heavy lunch, then you will fall asleep.
Yeah, ma'am. Obviously. Next question is, how do you spend your afternoons on weekend? Normally, I spend my afternoon while attending my classes, but on holiday or weekend, I play video games for a couple of hours. Next question is, what do you do in the evenings? In the evenings, I go for
1 minute. If you are saying that you couple of hours of video games खेलते हैं, but isn't that a waste of time?
Yeah, ma'am, but
तो इस तरह की बातें अगर सही भी है, तो आप उसको थोड़ा सा हाइड करके चलते हैं. For a short while, I play video games and then I continue with.
Ma'am, but I do these things.
तो तुम couple of hours बोल रहे हो. Afternoon couple of hours का तो होता ही है. मतलब कि entire afternoon you're playing games? नहीं ना?
No, ma'am.
So for a short while, to refresh, I play video games. I keep myself entertained.
So I play video games.
I keep myself entertained by playing video games for a short while, not for a couple of hours. कुछ घंटे के
short time. Okay. Next question is, what do you do in the evenings? In the evening, I go for walk with my friends, and then after a while, we returning, I take tea and bring some vegetables. Next question is, how much time do you give to your studies? Normally, I study around 3 to 4 hours, but nowadays our college is going in online mode, and there are lots of classes have to attend. So I have not get proper time for my self studies. Next question is, what do you prefer having for dinner? I prefer rich food for dinner because I feel fresh after taking dinner. After taking rich dinner. Next question is, do you crave for sweets or do you have a sweet tooth? No, I don't like sweets at all. Next question is, ma'am, what are your activities before going to bed?
What is the meaning of the term sweet tooth?
Sweet tooth means like which is, ma'am, this is which person who likes sweet after sweets after dinner breakfast. That's all sweet tooth. Next question is, ma'am, what are your activities before going to bed? Before going to bed, I like to listen devotional songs. It relaxes my mind and I take deep sleep. That's all, ma'am.
Before bedtime, I listen to What
Devotional
kind of
songs.
devotional songs?
Okay.
Which induces good sleep. Induces, INDUCES, जो कि अच्छी नींद लाता है. Induces, INDUCES, which induces sound sleep. Good sleep भी नहीं, sound, SOUND, which induces sound sleep.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, next.
That's all, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Next is somebody who can. This is Muskan or what? Muskan, will you keep your cameras on?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about the others? Are you all not prepared? Then I'll call out your names one by one. Yes, Muskan, continue.
मैम क्वेश्चंस भी बोलने हैं
Hmm?
मैम क्वेश्चंस बोलने हैं या फिर लगातार ऐसे ही
Questions नहीं बोलने. You make a presentation.
नहीं ओके
अभी आपका डेली रूटीन पूरा तैयार हो गया. Right from early morning, for the time you get up till the time you go to bed. Now give me all the important features of your mornings, of your daily routine. Or somebody can ask questions. Is there anybody who would like to ask questions?
Can I ask?
Yes. Okay. 1 minute.
When do you have lunch?
I have lunch at 2 noon.
Okay. What do you spend your afternoon? How do you spend your afternoons on weekend?
I spend my afternoon on weekend. I spend quality time with my family and entertain myself and study for, and I make my notes.
Okay. What do you do in the evenings?
In the evening in daily evening, I spend time with my family and and watch some movies and cartoons.
Okay. How much time do you give to your studies?
Normally, study for. Normally, I giving my.
Keep your microphone muted, everybody.
Normally, I'm giving 4 to 5 hours to my study, but currently I'm giving only 2 hours to my study.
What do you prefer having for dinner?
I prefer having light dinner.
Okay. Do you crave for sweets or do you have a sweet tooth?
No, I am not crave for sweets.
No, I do
I
not.
like
I do not have a sweet tooth. अगर आपको अपना presentation देना है तो ये line आपको नहीं बोलनी है, ठीक है?
What are your activities before going to bed?
Before going to bed, I listen to music and study for a while.
Okay, that's all.
And I do some light reading.
Okay, ma'am. I do some light reading.
Yeah. Ankit Kumar. Yes, Ankit Kumar, you may start.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for giving this opportunity. First of all, I would introduce myself. I am Ankit Kumar. Today I am presenting my daily schedule, what I do for a morning to evening. I usually get up at 6 o'clock. After that, I would take breakfast. Then I go to college at 10 o'clock. I get up in the wee hours.
Cameras on.
After that, in the morning, I meditate for the refreshment of the mind. I spent much time to my friends. To my friends, I am frank, I am optimistic, and creative towards other. For daily updates, I read in newspaper the Times of India. Thank you, ma'am.
Everybody, please keep your microphone muted. A lot of noise coming, a lot of disturbance. Yes, Arpit Kumar.
Yes, ma'am. That's all from my side.
Yeah, okay. That's all from your side. Yes, I said Arpit Kumar, yeah. Continue. Continue. What happened? Unmute yourself. What happened? Unmute yourself. अर्पित अपने को अनम्यूट करो.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, some students are in waiting, ma'am. Please.
You have to join on time. ये लोग एंटर करते हैं, माइक्रोफोन ऑन रखते हैं, इसे घर में क्या हो रहा है, गाना बजाना हो रहा है. We don't like this. मैंने इसलिए रिमूव किया.
No,
चलिए
ma'am.
अर्पित, you may start. Don't waste time.
Shubham Swaraj due to network issue, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm scaring, ma'am.
You're scaring. क्या बोलना चाह रहे हो?
He's scared, ma'am, I think.
डर रहे हो. माइक्रोफोन म्यूट रखो. म्यूट रखोगे तो कहाँ से बोल पाओगे? ऑप्शन भी नहीं आ रहा है. क्या ऑप्शन नहीं आ रहा है? Unmute. I have not. Everybody can unmute themselves. I am allowing participants to unmute.
Okay, ma'am.
Unmute करो तब तो बोलोगे.
Maybe there is a network issue. Rejoin.
Maybe. चलिए, रुपेश कुमार. Yeah.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thanks to give the opportunity to introduce our daily routine. I am audible, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. I have lunch at 1 p.m. ma'am, and after lunch I take a nap. I keep myself interesting. On weekends, I spend our afternoons to, yeah, ma'am. I spend our afternoon with my friends, because on weekends I want to play cricket with my friends on villages. But when my college is open, then on weekends I want to wandering some historical places with my friends. And at evening time, my evening time is very interesting, because I want to spend time with my I am hanging with my friends, and take a coffee with my friends. Normally I read 3 to 4 hours self studies, but now in these days our all class is going on online mode. uh, for that I have I have no any time to self studies. I have time, but I have no more time to self studies. I prefer to reach dinner for I prefer to reach dinner for good potentials and for good health. And I have no any sweet truth. And before going to bed I uh, which induced before going to bed I listen some music, because sound sleep study for because which induced sound sleep.
Okay,
That's all, ma'am.
fine. You keep yourself entertained by listening to music. I keep myself entertained by reading some light, watching some film, talking to friends, doing something which I like. All right. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, ma'am, of course, ma'am.
All right. Now, can we start with the pair work? Somebody who did not do the pair work can start. We already did.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I would like to present my presentations in front of
All right. Do that.
front of.
Do it.
Okay, ma'am. Now I can start, ma'am.
Yeah. Start.
Good morning, everyone. My name is my first name is Sikandar Kumar, and my last name is Chauhan. And I'm of 18 years. If I took my educational qualifications, I'm doing a Bachelor of Computer Applications in CIMAGE College, Patna. And if I talk my hometowns, I am from Bihar, and my hometown is Buxar, which is situated in the bank of in the north side of Bihar, in the bank of Ganges, which is very most beautiful place for me, because I born and brought up there. And there are lots of memories of my countless memory of my childhood, which is associated with my hometown. And that is the place that is the place where I never feel scared and left out from that. uh, and if I talk there is very less traffic jam and very less pollution over there. uh, and many people follows traffic jams. That is the very big scenario of there. And if I talk my family, I belong to a nuclear family. There are 6 members in my family, my parents and my siblings. And if I talk my strength, I am honest, punctuate, and self-motivated, quick learners, hardworking, and I am frank, loving, and a happy-go-lucky person. And if I talk my hobby is to play football.
1 minute, Sikandar, 1 minute. You are using this phrase all the time. If I talk about, please insert the word about. If I talk about my family members, और बार-बार ये if I talk about नहीं use करोगे. As regards my educational qualification, as regards my
Study, or whether
as far as my hobbies are concerned. So there are some phrases.
Oh,
Talk about.
sorry, I don't know aware about that. Okay, I will use.
Yeah. Because being repetitive.
Yes, ma'am.
एक ही phrase use कर रहे हैं.
Sorry, I am not aware about this.
You have to learn. No? If I talk about my hobbies,
Yes, ma'am.
as far as my
Thank you, ma'am, for interrupting.
Regarding my hobbies, I would like to say that.
Yes.
अभी तो 3 बताया हमने.
Regarding
my
ma'am, can I?
So you can use alternatively. Like,
Okay.
do not keep on using the same word. And if I talk about, you have forgotten the word about. अगर मैं इसके बारे में
Regarding.
हाँ.
Regarding. Yes.
Continue.
Okay. Regarding my hobbies, my hobby is to play cricket, and my interest is to listen to music and reading books regarding my subject. And sorry, 1 minute. And yeah. Okay, sorry for that. And if I discuss about my regarding my language, I speak English, Hindi, and my regional language. And if I talk about regarding my goal, so my short-term goal is to accomplish all target which I made in 1 day. And for that, I will work on my all subjects in which I am very weak, and I will prepare myself to interact and face any kind of you can say interview, and I will build up my confidence. From that, I can face any interview, and I can crack that. And my long-term goal is to accomplish my to got a job in a reputed company, to observing here and there around the world. So what is going very, very popular? I will do jobs regarding that. And now I'm going to telling you my daily schedule. So I get up in the wee hours. To get up in the wee hours, there are lots of benefits you have. Whenever I get up in the wee hours, I have a lot of time to do and accomplish my target. And and after that, I do meditation. There are lots of advantages and benefits of doing.
Meditate already is a verb. I meditate.
Or
so
I exercise.
Technically बोलिए, I meditate. Keep
Okay.
your language simple and short. I meditate.
Okay, okay, I meditate or I exercise. And for meditations, as you know, I using say Gayatri mantra, and for I exercise some. I exercise, okay, and which help me, which make me very interactive in class, and for daily updates, I read Times of India, which help me to improve my word powers and sentence. I take and I gain a lot of word, and I get a lot of sentence. From that, I can able to speak, and I can able to understand to others, which help me in many ways, in a number of ways. Okay, and after that, I prepare for that for my study. Nowadays, my classes is going on online mode. This is the reasons I have to live in homes and do all the attend all the classes.
Live in home, I stay at home.
Stay. Oh, sorry, ma'am. I don't got that. What did? Okay, ma'am. Okay. Whenever my classes is going in offline mode, then as I already said, I am doing in BCA Bachelor of Computer Applications in CIMAGE School, Patna. Then I have to go to the college in Patliputra branch, and in offline mode there are lots of benefits to there are lots of benefits like teachers. Many of the students is very eager to ask question to the teachers. But in online modes, there are very less students who want to ask questions to the teachers. There are lots of benefits to going on online from online offline mode. Sorry, in the afternoons, at 1 p.m. I take a lunch that energize me to go further that. And in the evening, I clock out at 5 p.m. And this is the reason my morning is very hectic. There are lots of burdens in the mornings I have to take care of. And after that, I went for a walk. I go to the work with my friends. Sometimes I go over to my friends. Sometimes they came over to me. Okay, and
All right, the past tense will not be used here. Used here.
Yes, ma'am.
I go over to my friends, or I have my friends.
I correct that, ma'am. I correct that. Yes, ma'am.
यहाँ पर कम का तो मैंने वर्ड यूज ही नहीं किया है. I go over to my friends, or sometimes I have my friends over.
Yes, ma'am. They come over to me. Right?
The term was sometimes I go over to my friends, and at other times either. मैंने आपको यूज किया था either or यूज करने के लिए. How to use either and or. Either I go over to my friends, or I have.
Sorry, I forgot it. Okay, ma'am. Can I proceed it? Okay. Before going to bed, I read some books and browse on the internet. And on weekend I sleep till late because on weekends I rest. I take rest, and on weekends. What should I say? On weekend there are lots of things which I escape in before 6 days. I complete that and I make notes, and I browse on the internet, from which I could able to understand, and I could able to know what is happening around the world. On weekends I also watch some movies. And that day very you can say useful for me to accomplish my all skipping things. And okay, which I skip. Okay, I have sweet tooth and nothing more. That's all about me, and thank you for listening to me attentively.
There are a lot of sentences given in Speak Better in day 1. So you can use at least 6 sentences from that to make your content rich. Right? So those are very powerful sentences which can help you to describe yourself. Right? Oh yes, anyone should know.
Yes, ma'am. I have already said that my morning routine. Presently, I am here to present my remaining time.
Yes.
Now, I have lunch at 12 noon, and I spend my afternoon. I finish my backlog, and I usually in afternoon. And if I talk in a holiday and vacation, I usually watching a movie in afternoon, and I usually
watch a movie. I usually watch movies.
Okay, ma'am. I usually watch movie, and my evening are very interesting because I spend quality time with my friend and family in evening time. And presently I am giving 2 hours in my studies, and I prefer light dinner because many doctors say prefer many doctors say to take a light dinner in the night because some reasons and
Because
and
of
no
healthy reasons. Because of healthy
yes
reasons.
because of healthy reasons and I'm not crave for sweets but not necessary to eat sweet every day but I like to eat sweets and before going to bed I do usually coding in my laptop and watch news channel before going to bed. That's all.
Yeah, okay. Fine. Mr. Sanjeet Kumar.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Hello. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, continue.
First of all, good morning, ma'am, and thanks for giving me an opportunity. I can start from morning to evening. Then, good morning, friends, and good morning, teachers, those who are present today. And I am here to present my presentation. So I will start. I usually get up at morning, and there are lots of benefits to wake up at morning. So when I get up at morning, I do meditation at least half an hour, and after that, I am going for a study at 4:30 a.m. and by finish our study before 8 o'clock because after 8 o'clock I have to meet my teachers and I have to attend all the back-to-back classes. So. Before meeting with my teachers, I am very excited to meet with teachers because I think that we have to learn more things and new things when we interact with teachers. That's why I am excited to meet my teachers. Uh, my classes starts from 8 o'clock and ends at 5 o'clock. And in between these hours, I have to I have 1 or 1.5 hours for break. In between these hours, I take lunch and
I take lunch.
I have
आगे and the नहीं लगता है. I take lunch.
I take lunch and then I prefer a walk for 15 to 20 minutes. Then I have to attend the further classes. When the classes end at 5 o'clock, after that we have to finish my homework, and after that I to talk to my friends and talk to my friends and share the things, share the different knowledge between them. And before going to bed, I have to make dinner. I have to take dinner, and then before sleeping, I do some homework or some coding which were given in that day. And so before ending my speech, I want to say about morning benefits. So in morning, there are lots of benefits to wake up at morning. That is, when you wake up at morning, you have a lot of time to spend, or you have a lot of time to do a work, and you have also a time to spend with your family. And this is the benefits of wake up at morning. So when I get up at morning, I read a newspaper like Hindustan Times. This newspaper makes me. This newspaper helps me to enhance our word power, and that's because of this newspaper I am able to speak in front of you, and I can able to express my views in front of you. That is the best part of this newspaper. So before wasting your time and before wasting our time, I am ending my speech from this point. Thank you and have a nice day.
Yes. So, Sanjeev, give me the feedback of your presentations that you have been doing in the 2 months of classes that we have conducted.
Ma'am,
How have these classes helped you?
ma'am, very helpful for me, ma'am, because when we got admitted in CIMAGE College, before admitted, I am not able to explain my views in front of anyone in English language. Because of you and because of CIMAGE classes, because of CIMAGE institution, I am able to speak at least uh, at least 4 to 5 sentence or and a and a uh, and a paragraph in front of someone. Because of CIMAGE classes, ma'am, I am able to speak and express my views at least.
Yes.
And
That is true. So it
yes,
is.
ma'am.
You cannot give us all the credit. You cannot give CIMAGE class and the teachers all the credit. The credit goes to you for being focused. The credit goes to you for initiating. The credit goes to you for participating.
Ma'am,
The
but
credit goes to you
because
for attending the classes.
ma'am, but because
There
of
are a lot of people who attend the classes, but how many people are presenting?
ma'am, but because of ma'am, please let me finish, ma'am. But because of you and because of CIMAGE institution, ma'am, I could not able to speak, ma'am. And first of all, I am thanks to you, ma'am, and thanks to CIMAGE institution, ma'am.
तो मैंने वही ने कहा कि you cannot give us all the credit. The credit goes to students who are focused. जो बच्चे फोकस्ड हैं, जो बच्चे पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं ऑन अ डेली बेसिस, बच्चे जो कि पार्टिसिपेट नहीं भी कर रहे लेकिन जब कहा जाएगा तो बोलेंगे जरूर. Students who the credit goes to students who are truly becoming true civilians. So it is all up to you to understand the class, to ask questions, to make presentations, right? चलिए last हम ले रहे हैं, then we'll go to pair work and do something else today. Yes, Dilip Kumar. Yeah. Dilip and then Shivam Gupta. Right.
Thank you, ma'am, for this give opportunity. Today I am going to talk about my daily routine. I wake up daily 6. That's more benefits. That's more benefit. I every day I feeling energetic, and after that I read Times of India. That's more benefit. I improve word skill and communication skill. After that I have breakfast at 8 o'clock. That more benefits, ma'am. 8 o'clock breakfast. So I am every day take breakfast 8 o'clock. Ma'am, after that I go to college at 12:30 when class is continue offline mode, but in this time class is continue online, so I class start at 8, but I get back home 5 o'clock. I have lunch at 1 p.m. because 1 p.m. my class is continue. Then I have some time in between. I have take lunch.
I take lunch.
I take lunch. Sorry, ma'am.
Hmm.
My evening are interesting because I hang out with my friend. And I have my friend over. I spend quality time my family and friends. I give 3 to 4 hours in studies, but in this time class is continue online mode. So back to back class. So I have no time. I have no more time. Yet I give 4 to 5 hours in my study. I prepare home cooked food at night, and I prepare home food for dinner. So more benefits. Home food is health for good. After that, ma'am, I regarding as what are you activities before going to bed, ma'am? I activities before going to bed, reading books and listening music. Thank you, ma'am. This is complete.
चलिए ठीक है, धीरे धीरे आप बोलना शुरू कीजिएगा। ग्रामर के बारे में सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट अभी प्रॉब्लम सबका हो रहा है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन सबसे बड़ी बात है कि बोलना शुरू करिए, डरिए मत, और हेजिटेशन दूर हो जाएगा तो बाकी चीजें तो ठीक होती रहेंगी, लेकिन शुरुआती दौर पे इतना बोल लेना पॉजिटिव साइन मुझे दिखता है। ठीक है, गुड। चलिए, बाकी जिनका हैंड्स रेज्ड है वो लोग पे वर्क में आ जाएंगे आप। चलिए,
मैम प्लीज बोलने दीजिए ना, उस समय नेटवर्क इश्यू था।
यस, किसे बोलना है?
यस
दीजिए ना, ये कौन कह रहे हैं? अर्पित कुमार बोल रहे हैं। चलिए बोलिए।
मैम पेयर वर्क नहीं बोलना है
तो ठीक है, आप प्रेजेंटेशन दीजिए, जल्दी दीजिए।
Okay, ma'am. First of all, good morning to everyone, and thank you, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. Today, I present here my daily routine because of you. I usually get up at 6 in the morning, and then I take fresh. I do ready daily newspaper for my knowledge, and then I take.
एक मिनट, क्या मैंने आपको लिखवाया है कि when do you get fresh and all that? वो तो already understood है, वैसा तो क्वेश्चन नहीं था ना। What time do you get up? What newspaper do you read? How are your mornings? हाँ, वो सब लिखाया गया है। When do you get fresh? ये तो already understood है, इसको skip करके चलना है।
Okay, ma'am.
हाँ, ये नहीं करना।
I have taken my breakfast at 7 in the clock, and then I ready.
क्या टर्म है? I have my breakfast at 7, at 6, at 7, at 8, at 7 o'clock भी मैंने मना कर दिया था, keep it short. I have breakfast at 8. ठीक है, continue.
Okay. Then 8 I ready for our classes which is going on online mode, and my activities I do, and in the classes I do give my presentation and all the activities which is conducted our faculties, and then I continuously focus on my classes. And at 1 p.m. I have and then 2 p.m. I have lunch at my dinner, and I take a snap. And after 5 p.m. After 5 p.m. the end of my classes, I hang out with my friends, and I do prefer, and sometimes in the evening I do spend my times with my family, and I do prefer, and in the night I do prefer homemade dinner in some time. And that's and that's before going to bed I do study and completed my all homeworks. Sometimes I do watch tvs and movies, and that's all about the daily routine of my life. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Shivam Gupta, start.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Today I am here to present my views on daily routine. I normally get up at 6, and I know that there are numerous advantages of getting up early. As I am disciplined, and I know that early to bed is a good maxim. And my mornings are so busy as I have back-to-back classes. I have to run errands. And I meditate in the morning because I know that meditation is one of the most important thing in one's life, and it gives me more energetic and makes me stress out, and I feel more energetic and concentrated in my studies. And currently I am staying at home, but normally I clock out by 12, and I clock in by 7, and I normally have lunch at 2 p.m. I take a nap, but on weekends I relax in afternoon time, and sometimes I watch movies also, South Indian movies, in afternoon time. And in evening, my evenings are interesting because I spend quality times with my families and friends. And I prefer light dinner because I am health conscious, and I don't like crave sweets, but sometimes I like to eat sweets also. And before sleeping I take music because music keeps my mind relaxed, and I normally sleep around 11. Thank you.
Okay, I am giving you some useful expressions in which is C, useful expressions. There's some words, some sentences I'm giving you which you can use in your daily routine. I take a nap. I enjoy 40 winks. I doze off. I run errands. I take care of house chores. Please write down these expressions. I take care of house chores, मतलब आपको पता है. I spring clean my house, ये नहीं पता है. I spring clean my house on weekends. इसका मतलब होता है, प्लीज राइट दिस सेंटेंस डाउन. एक्सप्रेशन स्प्रिंग क्लीन माई हाउस का मतलब होता है आप अपने घर को बिल्कुल थरोली क्लीन करते हैं, सारा सामान वान हटा करके एक दिन हफ्ते में आप अच्छी तरीके से साफ करते हैं अपने घर को. उसको कहते हैं आई स्प्रिंग क्लीन. I hang out, तो आप already word जान गए हैं. I hang out with. I spend quality time. I keep myself entertained by reading books, by listening to music or whatever. I finish backlogs. जो काम बाकी है उसको आप करते हैं. I work on drawbacks, जिसमें आप किसी चीज में कोई कमी है, कोई वीक जिस सब्जेक्ट में है उस पर आप मेहनत करते हैं. I work on drawbacks, जैसे प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज आपका स्ट्रांग नहीं है, मैथ्स सही नहीं है, तो उस पर आप ध्यान दिखाते हैं. तो इसमें सारे कुछ आ जाते हैं जो कि आप वेकेशंस में भी करते हैं या डेली रूटीन में भी आपका आ जाता है, या फिर वेकेशंस में बहुत ज्यादा होता है कि छुट्टियों में किस किस तरह से अपना काम करते हैं. ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ नेगेटिव बात नहीं कहिएगा जो कि आपके पर्सनालिटी को टाइम वेस्टर कोई कह दे. ठीक है, तो इसीलिए सब पॉजिटिव वर्ड्स डले हुए हैं. और अगली बार जब आप प्रेजेंट करेंगे तो हम चाहेंगे कि आप ये सब वोकैबुलरी जरूर यूज करें, बिकॉज टॉक टाइम का ऑब्जेक्टिव ही क्या है कि बस ऑब्जेक्टिव ही है कि आपको अपडेट करना वोकैबुलरी से. और आप खुद भी देख रहे हैं जब वोकैबुलरी सही बोलते हैं आप तो बोलने का तरीका भी, लहजा बदल जाता है, टोन बदल जाता है और आप कॉन्फिडेंट साउंड करते हैं. When you're talking about daily routine or when you're talking about your any kind of activity, then you can use these expressions which can help you to speak better. मेरे ख्याल से ये सारे जो वर्ड्स हैं जो आपके लिए न्यू हैं, ये इतने एक्सप्रेशंस हैं, दे आर ऑल न्यू एक्सप्रेशंस, लेकिन इसको न्यू रहने मत दीजिएगा, इसको यू स्टार्ट यूजिंग इट. I normally take a nap in afternoons. And remember, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but रात के बारे में जो बात होती है, at night. Preposition बदल जाता है. I enjoy 40 winks का मतलब पहले बता दिया हमने. मतलब है कि जो झपकी एक ले लेते हैं जो कि बेड पे नहीं, कहीं कुर्सी पे बैठ के कहीं टीवी देखते हुए, कहीं पढ़ाई करते हुए, धूप में बाहर बैठे हुए आपको नींद आ जाती है, हल्की सी झपकी आ जाती है. And I doze off. डोज ऑफ मतलब कि कहीं कुछ काम करते करते भी आपको नींद आ जाती है. आई रन एरेंड्स मतलब काम करते हैं, घर के काम करते हैं. आई रन एरेंड्स. आई टेक केयर ऑफ हाउस चोर्स, घरेलू काम में हाथ बटाते हैं या काम करते हैं, डोमेस्टिक वर्क. आई स्प्रिंग क्लीन माई हाउस, दिस इज एन एक्सप्रेशन व्हिच आई हैव गिवन यू, व्हिच मींस आप घर को अच्छी तरीके से साफ करते हैं, सारा सामान हटा कर. सब लोग करते हैं, हम भी करते हैं. Sundays are for cleaning. I keep Sundays for cleaning. यूं तो cleaning every day होता है, वो dusting every day होता है, cleaning every day, brooming every day होता है, mopping every day होता है, मतलब झाड़ू पोछा dusting every day होता है. लेकिन संडे को क्या होता है? When we move things, सामान को हटा करके फिर जो घर की धुलाई करते हैं या कुछ एक्स्ट्रा क्लीन करते हैं. Sometimes I use salt and water, sometimes I use detergent so that the house is clean. Spring clean मतलब बिल्कुल अच्छे तरीके से, जैसे कि छठ पूजा में आप करते हैं, पूरी सफाई करते हैं. आप लोग किसी फेस्टिवल में करते हैं, दिवाली के पहले करते हैं. जैसे रंगोली में आप लोगों ने किया था, पूरी सफाई हुई थी, आपके आने के पहले ही सफाई हो गई थी, फिर आप लोगों ने आकर के भी वहां पर सफाई की. दैट इज स्प्रिंग क्लीन. मतलब कहीं भी धूल, कहीं भी गंदगी नजर नहीं आते हैं. नहीं आती है जब आप स्प्रिंग क्लीन अपना हाउस करते हैं. तो मोर और लेस संडेज आई ऑलवेज मेक श्योर दैट आई स्प्रिंग क्लीन माय हाउस. ये सब एक्सप्रेशन बहुत ही ज्यादा कॉमन है और इट इज हाई टाइम कि आप ये सब एक्सप्रेशन जाने और बोलना शुरू कर दें. मैंने पहले ही बताया, द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ टॉक टाइम इज ओनली टू अपडेट यू विथ न्यू वोकैबुलरी एंड टू फॉर यू टू इनिशिएट स्पीकिंग. जैसे मैं मना भी कर देती हूँ कि अब नहीं होगा, फिर आप रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं मैम मुझे बोलने दीजिए ना. तो ये एक बहुत ही बड़ा पॉजिटिव साइन है जो टॉक टाइम मॉड्यूल आता है. मोर और लेस बोलना पड़ता है ओके ओके चुप रहो. लेकिन मैंने आज कहा था ओनली आफ्टरनून के बारे में बात करना, लेकिन सिकंदर ने तो शुरू करके फिर अपनी कहानी शुरू से you know in the talk time itself is a module which encourages motivates student to speak. Content
Sorry, I don't heard I didn't hear your voice that time because I joined late. So sorry, ma'am.
ठीक है मैं मुझे इतना ही कहना है कि टॉक टाइम ऐसा मॉड्यूल है ना, आपके पास कंटेंट इतना हो जाता है कि आप मैं मना करती हूँ कि ठीक है अब नहीं बस हो गया, तो मैम बोलने दीजिए ना. तो दिस इज अ वेरी पॉजिटिव साइन जो कि हर बैच में हर क्लास में ये सुनने को मिलता है. लेकिन मैंने कहा भी कि बहुत सारे एक बैच ऐसा था जो बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स थे और एक बच्चा चुप ही नहीं हो रहा था, जो शुरू हुआ तो शुरू हो गया वो. मैंने कहा ओके 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 दूसरे को बोला मैम बोलने फिनिश करने दीजिए ना मैम. He had so much to say, तो उसको इतना कंटेंट डेवलप हो गया था कि went on and on रोकना पड़ता. ओके 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 दूसरे को भी चांस दो भैया.
Yes, ma'am.
तो दिस टॉक टाइम का ये बहुत बड़ी ये देखे हैं फीचर है. इट विल इनकरेज यू. ये इलिसिट करता है रिस्पॉन्स. क्वेश्चंस डाल दिए जाते हैं, एक्सप्रेशन डाल दिए जाते हैं. अब जो प्रिपेयर करके आते हैं वो चाहते हैं कि मैंने प्रिपेयर किया तो मुझे तो सुना ही के जाना है. सो बिना सुनाए हम तो रहेंगे ही नहीं, और सुनाएंगे तो पूरी सुनाएंगे. आधा अधूरा मैं नहीं सुनाऊंगा, खत्म करके
Yes, ma'am.
ऐसा होता है कि नहीं?
Yes, ma'am.
ये इसका एक फीचर है. तो ये सब एक्सप्रेशंस हैं. और फिर ये सी में हो गया. बी था पेयर वर्क, सी था यूजफुल एक्सप्रेशंस. है मतलब आप इसको लिख लीजिए ताकि इसको आप कहीं भी आप यूज कर सकते हैं इन योर when you're in your interviews or when you are speaking. This will help you greatly. So I keep myself entertained. I hang out with my friends. I spend quality time with my family. I keep myself entertained by reading something interesting, by watching a film or listening to music, or just doing my favorite, or playing guitar, singing, learning a new song. That is interesting. So I keep myself entertained by learning new songs, by writing poetry, anything which you like doing. I finish my backlogs. खाली समय में अपना जो अधूरा काम है उसको कंप्लीट तो करते ही हैं. I take care of house chores, I run errands, I finish my backlogs and I work on my drawbacks. दोनों एक्सप्रेशन डिफरेंट है. मतलब जो अधूरा काम है उसको कंप्लीट करते हैं, एंड वर्किंग ऑन ड्रॉबैक्स, कोई सब्जेक्ट जो कि मेरा वीक है उस पर मैं काम करता हूँ. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ग्रामर एक्सरसाइज करता हूँ या कुछ राइटिंग स्किल करते हैं, कुछ एक पैराग्राफ लिख रहे हैं, वर्किंग ऑन माय टॉक टाइम मॉड्यूल करते हैं. तो यू आर ऑलवेज प्रिपेयरिंग योरसेल्फ फॉर द फ्यूचर क्लास. So this was C, and language focus is the next D.
Excuse me, ma'am.
1 minute. Grammar part is language focus. Language focus में आप sentences समझते हैं, grammar समझते हैं, language समझते हैं. हाँ, Sikandar, what do you want to say?
Ma'am, give me some sentences instead of if I talk about that time I was not able to jot down that sentence which you said.
Which sentence?
Please repeat again, ma'am. Instead of if I talk my hobbies, something like that.
As regards my hobbies, If I talk about my interests, as far as my daily routine is concerned, so these are some things which you can use alternatively. और भी बहुत कुछ.
Okay, thank you. And one more thing, ma'am. Can we use instead of in front of you? I would like to express some views before you.
Okay, fine.
I'm audible, ma'am? It can be, ma'am. Instead of in front of you, I can use before you.
Yes. So we were talking about, I hope you have written these useful expressions. ये जब तक ही नहीं लिखेंगे आप तो फिर आप नहीं बोल पाएंगे. और आपको हम सॉफ्ट कॉपी इसलिए शेयर नहीं कर रहे हैं बिकॉज इसी आपके साथ आई एम वर्किंग इट आउट. This module of talk time is a workshop on spoken English and which I am working on it every day with you. ऐसा नहीं पहले से भी नहीं मॉड्यूल पहले से बना हुआ है but I keep on changing. I keep on adding. So now we talk about language focus. When we're talking about language focus, about daily routine, we are talking about present tense. क्या कर रहे हैं, क्या करते आ रहे हैं, इन दिनों क्या कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, आपका वो ऑलरेडी वर्कशॉप बैच 2 को नहीं दिया गया था. आई डू के बाद V1 लगाइए और सेंटेंस बनाते रहिए. आई डोंट में भी V1 ही लग रहा है. सेंटेंस बना लीजिएगा.
No, she's at the BBM College.
इसमें आपको लगेगा सिंस एंड फॉर दोनों आपको पता है इस बात. The present tense में this will include all your activities in your daily routine. Like make a sentence.
I do my homework.
My verb नहीं ना है. जो भी वर्ड दिया गया है, जो सेंटेंसेस दिया गया है, यूजफुल एक्सप्रेशंस, उसको बोलिए ना भैया. I do complete my backlogs.
Can we implement here? I complete my backlog.
I do लगा हुआ है यहाँ पे. As I said, BCA batch 1 को तो बता चुके हैं. This is an emphatic sentence.
Yes, ma'am.
ये emphatic है क्योंकि हम I do complete my backlog. Do को stress दे रहे हैं. Do is the helping verb and complete is the main verb. ठीक है? I do complete my backlog. So do is helping verb and complete is ये verb जो है ये main verb हो गया. ठीक है? मैं अपना बैकलॉग कंप्लीट करता हूं, ये आप एम्फसाइज करके बोल रहे हैं. आई डू कंप्लीट माई बैकलॉग्स. दिस इज सपोज टू बी जब आप किसी वर्ड को स्ट्रेस कर रहे होते हैं तो आप एम्फसाइज कर रहे होते हैं. सो दिस ऑटोमेटिकली बिकम्स एन एम्फैटिक सेंटेंस. आई डू कंप्लीट माई बैकलॉग्स. इसमें आई डोंट में क्या यूज कर सकते हैं हम.
I don't read any Hindi newspaper.
I don't
Read any Hindi newspaper.
Okay, I don't read Hindi newspaper. आप भी sentences लिखे इसलिए कि आप I'm working out as a workshop. आप भी करिए, आप भी workout करिए, मैं भी करिए. Sentences आप बना रहे. I don't read any newspaper. I don't read Hindi newspaper. But I read आप कौन सा पढ़ते हैं? But I read the Times of India because it helps me. Okay, I with a V1. Okay, when I sentence V1,
I help us a lot.
What?
I help us a lot.
Ma'am, I walk with my friends.
I take a walk with friends.
Take a walk.
I take a walk with friends in the morning.
Ma'am, I help us a lot. नहीं हो?
I help us.
Yes.
I help us कैसे? I help myself. I help friends. I take a walk with friends in the morning. Keep in mind, आपका theme क्या है? आपका daily routine है, right? I am
Walking in the morning. I am walking in the morning.
नहीं. Present
I
continuous
am listening your talk.
talking at the time of speaking.
I feel very happy when I talk with my best friend.
Guess what I am?
I am very happy when I talk with my best friend.
I am के बाद V4 लगाना है. Very ना तो
There are no use for before, ma'am.
V4 आपको लगाना है. I
I am going to market.
I am attending
I am
on.
listening your talk carefully.
I am attending.
I am attending online classes these
I
days.
am attending.
Theme पे रही. Talk in the theme. Stay focused. आपका theme क्या है? आपका theme है schedule, your morning schedule or your morning. I am attending online classes. These days.
I am a student.
I am a student में verb कहाँ है भाई? Helping verb है. I am के बाद V4 लग रहा है. I am plus V4. I am a student. ये क्या sentence हो गया? You are talking about present tense.
I am doing well in college, ma'am.
I'm working on programs.
ठीक है, I'm working on my programming. Fine. I
I
have
am working in.
I have done my homework.
I have eaten my lunch.
I have done my homework, ma'am.
Have completed my homework.
I have
I
eaten my
have
lunch.
done my homework.
I have made a PowerPoint presentation.
PowerPoint, ma'am.
PPT.
I have made a PowerPoint presentation on John Keats. On the lesson The Postmaster. I have been since and for क्या लगेगा यहाँ पे?
I have been attending the all classes since 2 months.
No. Here we implement since for 2 months. Not since 2 months.
I have been attending
The all classes
all classes
since
since
2 months.
Since 2 months is right, ma'am.
No, ma'am. For 2 months. 2 months. Okay. 4 months.
Yes, ma'am. Since February.
February 2022.
हाँ,
और
February हो सकता है.
और मैम
I have been waiting for 2 hours.
Yes, ma'am. Time.
ठीक है,
Time
तो इसमें
period.
सिंस एंड फॉर दोनों लग रहा है, पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम एंड पीरियड ऑफ टाइम.
मैम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम के लिए सिंस लगता है ना?
हाँ, एंड पीरियड ऑफ टाइम फॉर लगता है.
Wow.
हाँ तो
I have been attending all classes since February. I've been attending all classes since February 2022. Done. So this was a language focus and present tense. We were reading present tense in this language focus, which means grammar part of this lesson, the grammar part of
मैम
daily routine. Right? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
यस मैम. मैम
Any questions?
हेलो.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please discuss something about since, for, and from. I'm audible, ma'am.
Little you send.
Yes. What do you want to discuss? क्या?
Yes, ma'am. Something about since, for, and from.
Since and for करिए, from छोड़िए. I have been attending all classes since February 22. It means I am एक specific time specify कर रहे हैं ना. And for 2 hours, मतलब मैं बता रही हूँ कि for 2 घंटे से मैं पढ़ रही हूँ. मैं मुझे specify नहीं करना है. 2 घंटे सुबह के हैं, दोपहर के हैं, शाम के हैं, रात के.
कोई भी 2 घंटे.
I have been studying for 2 hours.
Studying for 2 hours. Yes, ma'am.
ये 2 hours specified नहीं है कि कब के हैं. 2 घंटे दोपहर के हैं, 8 से 9 के हैं, 10 से 11 के हैं, सॉरी 9 से 11 के हैं. मुझे स्पेसिफाई नहीं करना है. मुझे इतना बताना है कि आई हैव बीन स्टडीइंग फॉर 2 hours. 2 घंटे से मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ. Understood? Any question?
Yes, ma'am. In future, what will we implement since, for, or from? मैं 2 घंटे से पढ़ूंगा.
आई विल फ्यूचर जब बताएंगे तो बताएंगे. अभी फ्यूचर क्यों बताएंगे? क्यों दिमाग खराब कर रहे हो अपना? आगे आगे मत भागो.
नहीं हम
I will be studying for 2 hours from next Monday. अभी फ्यूचर टेंस बता कहाँ रहे हैं. ठीक है, मैं पढ़ूंगा. I will study for 2 hours. कब से? अगले हफ्ते.
चल ही रहा है.
Understood? Any questions?
Ma'am, I want to ask something, ma'am.
Ask.
Ma'am, I could not able to understand nap, winks, and errands, ma'am. Previously, ma'am.
क्या?
Ma'am, I could not able to understand nap, N-A-P, ma'am.
Which number?
Ma'am, number 1, ma'am.
आज पहली बार क्लास कर रहे हो क्या?
No, ma'am.
तो फिर टेक अ नैप मतलब कि दिन में सो जाता हूँ कुछ समय के लिए.
और नेक्स्ट मैम 40 winks.
वो भी होता है कि जो बेड के बाहर सोते हैं, जो आप झपकी ले लेते हैं दिन के वक्त. किसी भी समय हो सकता है ये, लेकिन दिन के वक्त सोना, यू टेक अ नैप. 40 ये टेक अ नैप बिस्तर में सोते हैं, लेते हैं आप. और एंजॉय 40 विंग्स हो सकता है कहीं बैठे बैठे भी सो गए. टू स्लीप सिंपली.
मैम और लास्ट वन मैम errands मतलब. मैम errands E-R-R-A-N-D-S. Yes ma'am.
I run errands. मैं काम करता हूँ, घर के काम करता हूँ.
Okay ma'am, I can understand.
How is work? I am not free in the morning because I have to run errands. मुझे घर के काम करने पड़ते हैं, जैसे खाना बनाना होता है, कपड़े धुलने होते हैं, कपड़े आयरन करने होते हैं, ठीक है।
Okay, ma'am.
आई टेक केयर ऑफ हाउस चोर्स का भी वही होता है, उसका भी वही मतलब होता है, सेम।
No more doubt, ma'am.
Any doubts?
No, ma'am, no.
So when you are making a presentation, try to use all these terms. And when you are indulging in language workout, language focus, इस एक्सरसाइज को करने के बाद आप ग्रामेटिकली कभी गलत बोलेंगे नहीं, बिकॉज आप सब कुछ क्लियर है। आई डू के बाद V1 लगाएंगे, आई डोंट के बाद भी V1 फर्स्ट फॉर्म लगाएंगे, आई के बाद भी आई टेक अ वॉक V1 लग रहा है, आई एम के बाद V4 लग रहा है, आई एम अटेंडिंग ऑनलाइन क्लासेस, प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस। आई हैव बीन करते आ रहे हैं कब से, कोई चीज जो आप करते हैं, have been attending. I have been coming to CIMAGE since March 2003. I have been studying for 2 hours. तो ये जो एक्सरसाइज है लैंग्वेज फोकस, इसके बिना स्पोकन हो ही नहीं सकता है। जब तक इसको आप नहीं करेंगे, यू कैन नॉट अंडरस्टैंड द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ लैंग्वेज। करेक्टनेस बहुत जरूरी है। इसके बाद आपको आता है डी लैंग्वेज फोकस, और ई होता है आपका प्रेजेंटेशन, जो कि आप ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं। इज योर प्रेजेंटेशन, ये एफ क्यों आ जा रहा है, एंड उसके बाद आता है आपका स्पीक बेटर, जो कि नेक्स्ट सेगमेंट है। ये नहीं है, ये एफ बेटर है, जो यू आर गेटिंग सेंटेंसेस फॉर।
I normally sleep for 6 hours. I sometimes skip my lunch and have yeah, I rarely go to the market. I rarely go to the market. I seldom skip my lunch. Health break.
ई इज योर प्रेजेंटेशन, क्योंकि पूरी जो आप देख रहे हैं यूजफुल एक्सप्रेशंस, लैंग्वेज फोकस,
As far as I
पूरा
concerned,
आप करेंगे प्रेजेंटेशन के टाइम में। और ये कब करेंगे, एफ के बाद स्पीक बेटर जब हो जाएगा, तो इसको हम कर देते हैं ई, दैट विल बी ई एंड दिस विल बी एफ, ठीक है। तो जब ई पूरी कंप्लीट हो जाएगी, उसके बाद यू आर गोइंग टू मेक अ प्रेजेंटेशन ऑन द इंटायर क्वेश्चंस, जितने भी क्वेश्चंस आपने सीखे आप प्रेजेंटेशन देंगे अपना। In the next class we will take care of speak better. क्या क्या स्पीक बेटर में हम पढ़ देते हैं आपको, हम बस सिर्फ पढ़ दे रहे हैं। I not sleep for 6 hours. I usually have a very light breakfast. I seldom skip my lunch as I am a health conscious, as I am a health freak.
as I am a health break.
मैं बहुत हेल्थ कॉन्शियस हूँ।
कभी बाहर कर जाता हूँ मैं।
I rarely go to the market, मतलब मैं मार्केट जाता नहीं हूँ, मुझे बहुत काम रहते हैं, मार्केट मैं नहीं जाता, कोई और जाता होगा। I rarely, मतलब मैं नहीं जाता हूँ। I drink 8 glasses of water which keeps me healthy. I drink 8 glasses of water every day to keep healthy. Every summer we take a trip to Ooty, और इन दिनों और समर में हम घूमने चले जाते हैं। Life gets a little messy in the monsoons, और बारिश के दिनों में बहुत पानी, इसको चेंज कर देंगे डेली रूटीन जब बता रहे हैं। तो इन दिनों क्या हो रहा है, वी टॉकिंग अबाउट लाइफ इन पटना, तो लाइफ गेट्स अ लिटिल बिजी, इसको बिजी कर देते हैं। आई एम चेंजिंग बिकॉज ऑफ लॉकडाउन। इसको एंटायरली हम चेंज कर रहे हैं। Life gets busy because of lockdown. As far as I'm concerned, I think you are absolutely right. We are talking about emotions and feelings. We pitch for quality and nothing else would do for us. और मुझे क्वालिटी पसंद है. मैं जो भी काम करता हूँ, मेरा रीच क्वालिटी की तरफ होता है. मेरा फोकस क्वालिटी की तरफ होता है. The sentence is, we pitch for quality and nothing else would do first. मतलब मुझे सिर्फ क्वालिटी चाहिए, अच्छी चीजें चाहिए, चाहे वो क्लोथ्स हो या फूड हो या एजुकेशन हो. So you always like quality. Number 10, good communication is the key strength to success. अच्छी communication एक strength है success के लिए, जो कि हम इस पे I am working on my strength. Like people putting down my neck to do their biddings. मुझे नहीं पसंद है कि कोई मेरे सिर पर सवार है कोई काम करवाने के लिए.
People breathing down my neck to do their bidding.
And so what are the
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
मैम ऊपर वाले सेंटेंस में it water I don't able to understand.
Yes, you will not be
I
able
could
to.
not.
ये नहीं समझ में आएगा जब तक कि हमको क्लियर नहीं करेंगे. Which I told you I will be doing in the next class. अभी टाइम अप हो गया.
मैम हेलो
बोलिए.
मैम बुरा मत मानिएगा और गुस्सा मत कीजिएगा मैम. एक सेंटेंस था आई स्पेंड क्वालिटी टाइम होता है कि क्वांटिटी टाइम होता है?
Quality time.
क्वालिटी.
And Sikandar, what makes you ask questions with your camera off?
सॉरी मैम वो आई फॉरगेट दैट. सॉरी मैम.
कैमरा बंद करके और घर के अंदर से दरवाजा बंद कर लियो, बाम से बात कर.
सॉरी मैम. सॉरी मैम.
I spend quality time with friends का मतलब होता है कि मैं अपना अधिकांश समय जो क्वालिटी जो बेस्ट टाइम है अपने फ्रेंड्स को मैं देता हूँ. I give to my friends. So that's it for today. My time is up now. ठीक है.
थैंक यू मैम. हैव अ नाइस डे मैम.
Thank you, ma'am.
घर पे
धन्यवाद. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day, ma'am.